understand me now?
Welcome back, ODHtv. I was kind of hoping that they didn't release a trailer. I wanted to be surprised, even though I knew Rock was going to be alive. But man, that trailer looks crazy. This is going to be a horrible season. And I don't mean horrible in a bad way. I mean in a sad way. Lou is dead. Definitely. But let's go through it, see what we can find. By the way, stick around to the end and check out the OD Hustle store. Link in the description.
If you didn't hate me before, you don't hate me now.
This thing either went down when Lou confronted Kanan about getting ready to shoot Rock, Kanan setting up Lou to get got by Unique for taking Panessa, or Kanan working with Stefano and setting up Marvin to get got by the Italian Mafia, but they wound up getting Lou instead. I personally think it's the Unique one. I think he sets up Lou to get got by Unique or lets it happen knowing that he could have stopped it. Especially when you look at how they laid this trailer out and the clues that they left behind.
Know what they say about family, man? Can't live with them? Can't live with them.
They show Unique talking about family. Then they show Rock and they show Lou like totally oblivious to everything that's going on. And then they show Marvin outside of his mind destroying Unique's tailor shop. So for me, the only thing I can think of that might make it where Unique wasn't the one that took out Lou is this scene here, but it's only like half a second. Is Lou fighting or is he pushing somebody out of the way? If he's not fighting and he's pushing somebody out of the way, then that person is most likely Rock and he's going to save her from getting shot, which ultimately would lead him to getting shot himself. Now we have Marvin back in the car where Jukebox was waiting for him. I believe this is right after he destroyed Unique's tailor shop. Here, either Jukebox is finding out that Lou is dead and Kanan had something to do with it, or maybe somebody shot through the window and popped Marvin. I think this is where she finds out what happened to Lou. I believe this is Rock reacting to Lou's death also. But reacting like that, who else can it be? Them Thomas people didn't love nobody but each other.
You do this, ain't no turning back. Already, turning back.
And like I said in my last video, Marvin been waiting to put hands and feet on Kanan. And you know this is about Lou. Look at the wall, they almost put him through the wall. He gave this dude a thorough beatdown, which brings us to this next scene. Here we have Breeze and one of his henchmen visiting somebody in the hospital. That somebody I think is Kanan. I think he got his ass thoroughly whipped and he needs medical attention. Could this be why Breeze and Marvin are popping off at each other? Maybe he riding for Kanan?
Your mom's is out the kingdom. Everybody else need to get the f out the way.
I think this is a misdirect. When he says your mom's is out the picture, then they show the fire burning. I don't think she's burning. I don't think she dies. I think she's probably the only survivor in the Thomas family, and I think she just escapes Queens. And this is why I wish there wasn't a trailer. Even though I predicted many times in many videos that she was still alive, I still wanted to be able to watch the thing and be like, I knew she was alive. Even though I create content about the show, I still love watching it. However, who is she getting ready to talk to right now? I really can't tell you. They put the extra blur on the other side of this so we couldn't see hair or anything. Now with this second part of the trailer, I gotta talk about something that they do that I love. I'm still gonna be talking about the trailer, but I'm just gonna veer off to the side for a second.
Baby, you understand me now?
If you've been watching my channel, you know that I always like to talk about how they tie the music into their scenes. This song that they put in the beginning of the trailer was made in 1964 by Nina Simone. This song was written about being in a relationship and being judged poorly when you truly love someone, and like letting outside stress and influence affect your relationship. It's almost like Rock is singing this song to Kanan asking, do you understand me now yet? She talks about not being an angel and just being human with a lot of faults. But the chorus always goes back to, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. She really loved Kanan. Kanan was her life, but she was also navigating the world through dangerous men. She was not used to thoroughly expressing herself, mostly because it shows weakness. I think this song was a great choice. I think it was a perfect representation of Rock and Kanan's relationship and of all the things she wanted to say to him, but she was just too guarded to express it. Which brings us to the next part of this trailer.
You ain't never had an enemy like me, Kanan.
I had you as an enemy my whole life.
So no, Kanan doesn't understand her now, but he's 100% sure that he does. And even though at the beginning he says, if you didn't hate me before, you're gonna hate me now. But the reason is because his mind is twisted up from seeing things no kid should have to see. Jukebox put emphasis in it and tried to warn us when she said to Kanan, she put a gun in your hand. Back when she sent him to take out Detective Howard, who he didn't know was his father. Even with her twisted way of trying to protect Kanan, she made him capable of doing stuff like this. Back to the trailer.
Things with her could get messy. Do what you gotta do. I plan on it.
It allows him to set up his family or let his family members be taken out. So Rock could be sitting down with the Manhattan mob boss trying to find some allies.
She dead to me already.
Wonder how Jukebox is going to respond when she finds out that Kanan had a hand in Lou's death. That's that same pool area they were holding Tremont in season 4. Did they catch him again? Shoot him? He survived to be in Power Origins and be Kanan's enemy? I don't know who she's shooting. I just made that up. I don't know who this guy is shooting out the window. Look like he's shooting at the ground. Can't hit Kanan standing in the middle of the street. Then they show us a few flashes of some things that we really can't tell what's going on. We even have what looks like Rock and Marvin shooting at Kanan. Now this is Jarita, Sean's mother. Of course we know that already. This part of the trailer they stitched together. I think they're trying to make us think it's the same scene. But Rock is probably visiting Lou's grave. But who is Unique Holden? We've never seen Vanessa with braids. She always had straight hair. Whoever that is alive for now because they blinked. So who is this? Unique don't love anybody either. Then we have Marvin at a church either seeking counsel about what he's about to do or getting Lou's service prepared. And this last scene I'm thinking maybe is Kanan after the funeral after everybody left, looking at Lou's casket.